Ni hao, I am Reyes A. Gutierrez and let's take a trip to China. But first, let me share to you the things we have to know about this country. China, an ancient, mysterious, and beautiful land, has always piqued the interest of daring foreign visitors. It is the world's third largest country, covering an area of 9,600,000,000 square kilometers and spanning 62 degrees longitude and 49 degrees latitude. Its numerous natural attractions are shaped by a wide range of terrain and climate. The land has nurtured countless generations of Chinese people due to its abundance of resources, plants, animals, and minerals.
Have you eaten? Is a common Chinese greeting. Food is considered a science, an art, and a social activity in China. Chinese food culture is quite distinct from that of other countries. Because of its rich food culture, Chinese cuisine is the best in the world. So here are the list of some best popular foods in China. The first one is Shan Rujiamu, or the Chinese hamburger. This is the Chinese version of hamburger, originating from Shan. Different from the Western hamburgers, the meat, usually pork, is stewed in a pot with more than 20 condiments including ginger, clove, peppers, anise, Chinese cinnamon, and rock cane, and so forth. After, it is chopped and put inside the two halves of special baked flatbread. Some of the soup of the stewed pork is poured on the chopped pork at the same time to enrich the flavor. The pork is tender and the flatbread is crispy with a thick flour aroma. The second one is red braised pork. It is titled the best Chinese food by many locals and non-Chinese who once tried it. Although the cooking methods differ from one place to another, all taste juicy but not greasy. The cooked dish has a red-brown color, which has an auspicious meaning of prosperity and happiness in Chinese culture. Hence, a must in family reunion, dinner, and Chinese New Year's Eve. Chinese people eat it commonly in daily life as well. The third one is dumplings. Dumplings are the best known Chinese traditional food worldwide. It is a must food on Chinese New Year, winter solstice, and other traditional Chinese festivals. When you come to China, dumplings cannot be missed. The fillings can be various meat and vegetables. The most frequently used cooking method is boiling, and people eat it boiled dumplings with dipping sauce or together with sour soup. In addition to boiled ones, the pan-fried and the steamed dumplings are also yummy. Last but not the least, if you pay a visit to Shan, a variety of fancy dumplings in Shan Dumplings Bucket are also worth trying. The last one is the hot pot. It is one of the best Chinese food that is popular all over China. Various food materials can be boiled in hot pot, including meats, seafoods, vegetables, mushroom, bean products, egg foods, and different vermicelli made from bean, potato, or sweet potato, etc. You can take the well-boiled food out from boiling soup and eat it directly, or dip some sauce that it. There are many kinds of hot pot in China. If you love spicy food, you should try the Sichuan hot pot. If you like mutton, the old Beijing instant boiled mutton hot pot is your best choice. If you prefer light flavor, Chaoshan beef hot pot is suitable for you.
One of China's best attributes is its intriguing one-of-a-kind culture. There are many different types of extravagance in the country, so tourists should plan ahead of time to explore them all. China, as one of the four ancient civilizations, exhibit a wealth of ancient skills such as calligraphy, painting, music, and martial arts. Much of the cuisine can also be traced back to one of the several dynasties' rulers.
Kung Fu is a martial art that originated in China and is still widely practiced today. Chinese folk dancing and elaborate puppet shows are also popular in modern society. These ancient origin cultural performances are well known at major festivals and holidays. Chinese culture can also be seen in the unique architectural designs of building designs. Temples, palaces, pagodas, bell towers, and other structural provide fascinating insights into Chinese beauty. Chinese zodiac, or the Xingxiao, includes a total of 12 animal signs. The animals are rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. They are used to tell the year. The signs change each lunar year on a rotating cycle, which can influence people compatibility, personality, and horoscope. Palm reading, also known as the hand reading or palmistry, is an ancient art of analyzing people's palm to read their destinies and personalities. It is now practiced all over the world with many cultural variation. On the palm, there are 5 main lines, each correspond to a different characteristic. The Chinese regard Feng Shui as a life philosophy that allows them to live in accordance with natural laws. For centuries, they used Feng Shui to plan cities, build houses, and bury their dead. China has various traditional festivals which have been deep-rooted over 1,000 years of history. When a festival comes, it is a good time to enjoy the pageantry and the colorful Chinese culture. Lunar New Year or Spring Festival is celebrated between January and February and lasts about 2 weeks. The festivals is characterized by red lanterns, dragon parades, and fireworks. This is without a doubt one of the most important Chinese festivals. The majority of people enjoy these festivals for 7 days, and the celebration lasts for more than 2 weeks, beginning on the eve of the festival. Here are 2 traditional examples of Chinese etiquette. First is the gift-giving etiquette. Festivals, weddings, and birthdays are the most common occasions for giving a gift. It is also appropriate to express gratitude, send relatives and friends off, and return a favor. The most important aspect of gift-giving is to demonstrate intent. The second one is birthday congratulation etiquette. Birthday congratulation is actually congratulating one's birthday. When congratulating an elder's birthday, you have to pay more attention to etiquette as there will be slightly more formality. When congratulating a friend of the same generation on his birthday, you don't have to comply with formality and present a gift.
China has many to offer. Regarding its richness, it can provide especially the attractions that we, the tourists, must visit. There are plenty to mention, therefore let me share to you some glimpses of its unrealistic and natural beauty.
The Great Wall of China is a popular tourist attraction in China and a world wonder that required a significant amount of manpower and material resources to construct. It was added to the World Cultural Heritage List in 1987 and is now considered one of the new 7 wonders of the world. During the Ming and Qing dynasties, the Imperial Palace was the Forbidden City, also known as the Palace Museum, in the year 1368 to 1911. This palace has witnessed the successes and failures of 24 emperors over the course of 500 years. There are over 9,000 magnificent rooms symmetrically arranged along the axis. Inside, the Palace Museum displays valuable historical relics from around the world. Not only is the Forbidden City one of the most popular tourist attractions in China, but it is also a World Cultural Heritage Site, ranking first among the world's 5 palaces. Shanghai's landmark, the Bund, represent the city's history. This region, which holds the title of World Architecture Expo, is brimming with European buildings in the classical revival style along the Huangpu River. The Lujiazhu Finance and the Trade Zone is located on the opposite bank. The Oriental Pearl TV Tower, which stands upright and dominates the skyline alongside other abundant skyscrapers, is another symbol of Shanghai and one of China's top tourist attractions. The buildings along the Huangpu River will be illuminated at night to resemble gleaming crystal palaces. Taking photos with your significant other against this enchanting backdrop is bound to leave you with an unforgettable and sweet memory. Daocheng Yading Nature Reserve. It is called the last pure land on earth and the last Shangri-La due to its breathtaking natural scenery. Napoleon once described China as the sleeping giant, saying, "Let her sleep, for when she awakens, she will shake the world." This quote appears to be based on knowledge and learnings from the country's over 5,000 history and, above all, Chinese people who contribute to the greatest part of the world. Aside from the magnificent scenery and the profoundly colorful culture, spending time exploring Chinese people on your own is fantastic on a trip to China. However, before you begin your own exploration, it is a good idea to read up on Chinese people, their characteristics, and their way of life. In China, there are 56 ethnic groups that coexist. The Han Chinese are the most populous group, accounting for more than 91% of the total population. Despite their small numbers, the other minorities are widely distributed throughout the country and essential components of Chinese culture. There is, without a doubt, no standard mold when discussing interpeoples of any nations, particularly a vast multi-racial country like China. However, some character traits that are more widely expressed in China than in other strongly represent the characteristic of its people. Not everyone possesses all of these characteristics, but they are common among Chinese people. There is not one official religion in Chinese culture, but several. The main ones are Buddhism, Confucianism, and Taoism, although many deal with philosophies or thoughts. These three religions are inclusive, that is, they do not contradict each other, unlike the Abrahamic religions like Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. The time of greatest mixing of religions was during the Yuan dynasty, when the opening of the Silk Road allowed Christianity and Islam to enter China. Standard Chinese, also known as Standard Mandarin or Modern Standard Mandarin, is the official language of both mainland China and Taiwan. The language is a standardized dialect of Mandarin, but it incorporates elements of other dialects into its usage, such as written vernacular Chinese in the grammar, Mandarin dialect in the vocabulary, and the Beijing dialect in common world pronunciation. Standard Chinese is also known as Putonghua, loosely translating to common speech in mainland China, and Goyo, loosely translating to national language in Taiwan.